All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Wednesday, August 26, 2020. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired today. Bear with me a little bit. All right, so here's the story. We know tomorrow is supposed to be some big day with regard to the Federal Reserve making some kind of profound announcement. I'm kind of looking forward to that. But on the back of it, right now, we have pretty much a flat everything. The stock market appears to be flat or opening flat in about 40 minutes from now. Gold and silver about flat. Crypto's flat. The dollar is catching a little bid here. And the 10-year yield is over 0.71. What a move. I mean, in just the past few weeks, a zero point 0.5 to a 0.71. That is, it's stunning, actually, to see that kind of a move in such a short period of time. But understand, look, the bond market, I don't care really about, well, of course I do because I trade this market, but it's all about the debt market, and you know that. Every single freaking asset that you want to look at derives value from what's going on in the debt market. I mean, I've spoken about this many times. You can look at the stock market. Let's talk about the stock market as a derivative of the debt market. The debt market is much larger than the stock market by orders of magnitude. And when you have a situation where rates are artificially suppressed, a central bank buying everything, it creates distortions, huge distortions across the spectrum of asset classes. You got housing in a new bubble. You got inverse bubbles with regard to gold and silver, the most rigged market in the history of the world. Even cryptocurrency is playing into this. You have to understand, when you have a situation where a central bank is doing what the Federal Reserve is doing and the European Central Bank, I mean, all these central banks are doing the same thing in unison, it creates an environment of distortions. So cash that should be going in certain assets is not. In fact, it's going someplace else. And this creates all kinds of issues in the market. Something that will at one point correct to fair value when, I don't know, and I don't care. As a matter of fact, I wrote an article. It just came out yesterday in the Trends Journal. For those of you that do get the Trends Journal, you got a perspective on this. In fact, I spoke a little more about the debt market. In fact, I'm going to do a whole write-up on the debt market come next Trends Journal issue, and I think you're going to find it enlightening here. So again, the bottom line is, and I don't care what they're trying to tell you, I don't care what fake data they're throwing at you, we are not in a recovery whatsoever. We continue to be in a downward spiral with no end in sight, none and zero, and this is by design. They are determined to kill the economy, to keep the money velocity low so the Fed can get in here and finish their final solution, buying everything across the board. That's the bottom line here. And on the back of that, you will see stock prices inflate until they stop. I can't tell you how many times I've been saying this. That's just the way it's going to go. And so just get on the right side of it and understand the bigger picture. The bigger picture is we haven't seen anything yet with regard to what the Federal Reserve is going to do with regard to inflating its balance sheets. As long as the Fed inflates its balance sheets, plural, and other central banks doing the same thing, stocks can only go in one direction, and that is higher. And I'm not saying it's not going to waver around. Duh. Of course it is. A random walk with an upward drift. And in this case, it's a melt up. It's an absolute melt up in this market here. But with regard to today, I'm not sure what the market's going to do because we got this profound announcement tomorrow. And the market may end up, trading wildly after whatever announcement the Fed's going to make. But understand, no matter what they say, all they're talking about is debt manipulation. Debt manipulation. That's all the Federal Reserve does is manipulate debt. They have no tools. Zero. They have one. One tool. Okay. They always talk about the toolbox. What did Jay Powell say? We have a real big toolbox. The man's out of his mind. They all are. It's a criminal organization. We all realize that. And the lies and the propaganda and the misinformation will continue to get larger. According to Larry Kudlow yesterday, did you hear him? Oh, our economy is doing great. Our economy is doing great. Really? It's impossible to make this stuff up. But again, in an environment of lies, truth is something that is frowned upon. And unfortunately, it will remain that way in a dumbed down society. All right, people. That's it. I'll see you at the end of the day. Tomorrow, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what comes out of the mouth of the thing known as the Federal Reserve. Public enemy number one, world control. And that's where we're at here. All right? See you later.